Netanyahu's broken war machine begs Iran. Abruptly abandons its Tehran regime change plan? Relentless Iranian drones and missiles continuously rain down as Israel desperately downplays the widespread devastation. Is Hezbollah's mounting pressure and Iran's fiery barrages finally forcing a battered Israel to beg for no escalation? Were 2,000 targets actually hit? Israel softens its war goal after brutal missile barrage by Iran. With the Iron Dome under heavy fire and strategy under intense review, the IDF now nervously says regime change not the goal. Heavily affected by Tehran's recent military retaliation, the Israeli government might currently be executing a strategic pivot away from its original primary war aim. Israeli officials state the government is no longer actively seeking any political regime change within Iran, effectively signaling an unexpectedly fundamental U-turn regarding broader military strategy. The IDF formally revealed on March 15 that this specific operational call to officially pivot away from demanding regime change was actually taken jointly alongside the US military leadership. The Israel Defense Forces formally claimed their primary aim is now to only demolish existing Iranian weapon systems and combat capabilities. Official IDF spokesperson Efi Defrin recently drummed up strategic war gains by claiming that well over 2,000 separate Iran targets were successfully hit. We have an orderly, well-planned combat strategy. We have thousands more targets in Iran. And we generate additional targets every day. The regime is already weakened, and we continue to weaken it more and more each day. The entire IDF is prepared and determined to complete the mission and remove the threats facing the state of Israel. We will continue to strike in Iran and against Hezbollah until we remove the threats and achieve the objectives of the operation. As a military, we do not have the goal of toppling a regime. We do not overthrow regimes. We do, however, create the conditions and undermine it so that, over time, the Iranian people will take their fate into their own hands and reclaim this country, which has been taken hostage by this terror regime. The official IDF spokesperson strongly hinted Israel possesses a highly structured tactical plan to remove the Iranian threat. Aside from combating Iran directly, Israel is simultaneously facing a relentless multi-front attack orchestrated by its prominent Lebanon-based proxy militia group Hezbollah. Israel predictably downplayed Hezbollah's recent violent attacks as mere pressure, dictated directly from Iran's supreme leader Mujtaba Khamenei. As an army, we are prepared for the campaign to continue for as long as required. We embarked on it in a deliberate manner, with an organized plan, in order to remove an existential threat. We have a structured plan. We are deepening the blow and will continue to deepen it until this threat is removed. Hezbollah is under pressure today. It works for its Iranian master. It acts contrary to the Lebanese interest. It not only does not defend Lebanon, it harms Lebanon. We see the statements of Lebanon's government leaders. It harms the state of Lebanon. It damages Lebanon, and we will continue to strike it until it is disarmed, as we have said, and as the Chief of Staff has said several times, we will insist on the demand that Hezbollah be disarmed, and we will continue to fight until this happens, even if it takes a long time. These public remarks emerging directly from the IDF comes just a single day after spokesman Efi Defrin made a notably big strategic revelation to CNN journalists. On Sunday, March 15th, spokesperson Defrin formally alleged that Israel will actively continue this brutal war with Iran for at least 3 more full consecutive weeks. We are entirely ready in strict coordination with our US allies, claimed military representative Efi Defrin during a very detailed CNN broadcast interview recently. Israel's resolute public vow to actively continue the ongoing war comes despite Iran continuously launching multiple devastating waves of heavy ballistic missiles and drones. Concerning recent reports emerged indicating that Israel formally informed DC it was rapidly running dangerously low on crucial defensive interceptors. Israel's sophisticated long-range aerial defense systems are reportedly placed under immense operational strain by Iran's relentless retaliation. However, officials in Israel denied those reports immediately, firmly claiming there is no low stockpile of interceptors. Meanwhile, forces in Iran successfully launched the 55th operational wave of Operation True Promise, utilizing a highly destructive fresh ballistic missile salvo at Israel. Loud emergency sirens blared across Israel on March 16th, and terrified citizens were widely seen rapidly running for protective cover into secure underground shelters. On March 15th, new CCTV surveillance footage exclusively accessed by Reuters clearly shows the immensely devastating impact of that recent Iran strike on Israel. Israeli police officially claimed that lethal small bombs violently scattered from a large cluster warhead and severely hit multiple locations.